Hello.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing great. And you?
I'm pretty good. What's your name?
My name is Jiyan.
Jiyan. Nice to meet you. My name's Becca.
Yeah, I'm calling from Turkey.
Awesome. I have a lot of students from Turkey. Are you in Istanbul?
No, I live in the southeast of Turkey.
Okay. Awesome. I'm from Michigan in the United States. Do you know where Michigan is?
Yes.
You do? Awesome. Not a lot of people have heard of it.
I think I heard it in a TV series.
Okay. Do you know which one?
I can't remember.
That's okay. Do you know where it is in the US? That's
I'm not
okay.
good at geography.
Geography. I'm not either, so that's totally fine. I've learned a lot more about geography through Cambly because I keep meeting people from all over.
Yeah.
But Michigan is actually really far north in the US, so it's close to Canada.
Yes.
So it gets cold here. That's everyone associates coldness with with Canada, so it's starting to get cold here.
Yeah. My city too. It is so cold in the winter.
Yeah. Do you guys get a lot of snow?
Yeah, not every year, but like twice in a year. No, like sometimes that year in the winter we don't have snow, but
Okay.
sometimes we have.
Yeah, sometimes you have snow. We get a lot of snow. Usually we have months and months where everything is white outside. Everything is covered in snow, which is very pretty. I love the way that it looks.
Yes, I love playing in snow too.
Yeah. Have you ever been sledding in snow?
Yes,
Yeah, that's awesome. So,
yes, it is. But sometimes when it is so cold, like it is it is so bad when it is so cold because like I don't love cold, but I love snow.
yes,
It's so
I
much
I
winter.
agree. I don't like it being cold out, but I love snow. I'm the same. I grew up with snow in my childhood, so it was a lot of fun. Because I could go into my backyard and I could play with my siblings and have snowball fights. And have you heard of snow angels? Have you ever done snow angels before?
Yes,
Yeah, snow angels, and we would build like these snow forts kind of. We'd make walls with the snow and we'd hide behind them to throw snowballs over them.
yes. And before, like I can't remember, but like 4 years ago or 5 years ago, there was so many snow in our city, but then because of global warming, I think.
Yeah, there's less now.
Yes.
Yeah, it is crazy how much the weather changes. We still have a lot of snow, but the month that the snow starts in and ends in is kind of shifting. So it's still different. Like the season is changing and moving times.
Yes, and I really loved your background.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I love this a lot. I made these strings with the flowers on them. So I tied them myself and just
Yeah,
put them over the lights
it
and
looks
it
so
looks
cool.
nice. Yeah, and I have a YouTube channel as well. I know you do too, but that's one of the reasons why I have this background for my YouTube channel.
Yeah, it looks so cool. Really, I love that creative things.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Really.
You love
Yeah.
creative things, yeah. Do you do anything creative?
Yeah, I love painting.
Awesome. I like painting too. Do you like to paint things that you can see, or do you like to paint like abstract art?
Yeah, like apps. I can't pronounce it, but
That's
yeah, I
okay.
think you understand it. Like our mm, like our art teacher were saying that we need to look and paint what we can see.
Yeah.
But I love painting with my imagination.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when you paint with your imagination, do you do like random things that you can't say, like it doesn't look like a car, it doesn't look like a person, it doesn't look like anything, it's just original and abstract?
Yes.
Yeah. I used to like, well, I grew up drawing things a lot and I liked to draw things that I could see. But then after I started drawing abstract things and painting abstract things, I was like, oh, I really like this. This is a lot of fun. So I like doing both.
Yeah, it looks like it is nothing, but then it looks like something good.
Yeah, I think it's easier almost to like paint like emotions almost. Like I think that's what it represents to me, is that if it looks like an emotion, which you can't really see.
Yes. And I love painting, I love drawing dresses.
Okay, so you design dresses.
Yeah, I love designing dresses, but I just, when I was tidying up my room, I found my fifth grade drawings and it was horrible.
That's so funny. Well, you have to start somewhere, so there's going to be progress. So that's awesome. Have you ever made any of the dresses that you have designed?
No, but I would really love to.
Yeah, that's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to design my own dress. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it will be.
Do you have any specific styles that you like to draw, or are they all different?
They are all different.
Awesome. Yeah, I moved recently and I was looking through some of my old drawings and everything too, and I had the same thought as you. I'm like, oh no, what was I doing with these? These look so different from my drawings now.
Yes, and when I am in a not good mood, I am like drawing dark things.
Yeah, I did that in middle school a lot. I was very sad in middle school, so I drew a lot of really depressing things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind, do you do anything else creative other than painting and drawing?
I was doing necklaces. I don't know.
Necklaces? Like this?
Yeah, necklaces.
Okay, awesome. So you make them?
Yeah, I was.
You were making them, okay.
Yeah, but recently I am not.
You haven't been, yeah. So what kind of necklaces did you make?
When I was like, I can't remember. I think I was 10 or 11. Okay. I was doing necklaces with my friends and with my sister.
Okay.
And we were selling them.
That's awesome. That's a really good opportunity at 10.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So how old are you?
I am 13.
13, awesome. So what grade are you in then? Eighth grade, okay. So are you excited for high school next year?
Yes, I guess so.
I guess so. So are you a little nervous? Do you not really care?
A bit nervous.
A bit nervous, yeah. It's a big change. Are you, do you have to go to a different building for high school?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a hard thing for me because I went to the same school with all of my same friends up until 8th grade, and then I had to switch schools and I had to meet new people, and it was scary for me too. So I understand that.
Yes, and my friends are in the same class from the 5th grade to the 8th grade.
Yeah, so you've known them since you were in 5th grade. Yeah.
Yes.
So are some of them still going to go to the same high school as you? Are some of them going to different high schools, or are all of you going to the same high school?
Actually, in Turkey, we have an exam
Okay.
in the end of the 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And if we have a good mark, we are going to a good high school.
Okay.
And so our high school depends on that exam.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. In the US, that only happens with high school grades getting into college normally. But usually there's not an exam in the US at the end of 8th grade that changes the high school. So that's really interesting to me.
Yeah, I think that shouldn't be, but Turkey is.
Gotcha. So you don't know if you will be at the same high school as your friends then. It'll just depend on how you do.
Yes.
That's even more scary than if you don't know.
Yeah, it is. Like in the beginning of the semester and the end of the semester, we are all preparing to that exam.
Yeah. Is it an exam that covers like all of the different subjects, I'm guessing?
Yes, all of the subjects and all of the Turkey 8th graders.
Yeah. Okay. That's so interesting. I don't like big tests like that at all. I always would get really nervous and my hands would get sweaty and I would get very anxious about it. So I'm glad that I didn't have to do that in 8th grade. I can't imagine having to do that. So I'm sorry that you have to do that.
Yeah, and I am so stressed in the exams too.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of what else that would affect. I guess that it just affects your high school grade then, or it affects where you go to high school. Are the high schools very close to each other or are they very spread out?
They are spread out. Like there is good high schools in my city, but if I have a really good mark, I can go and high school in Istanbul.
Okay. Interesting. So would you have to move if you went to a different high school then, or?
Yes, I think it is same like the college.
Okay.
If you have a good mark in the SAT, you are going to the college you want.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the same like that.
Okay, gotcha. That's so, I feel like that's too much for that young of an age. Like, that's too much pressure. Man. Well, okay, so then what is your favorite subject in school?
I think it is science.
Science? That's awesome. I am not good at science at all, so I did not like that class. But what?
I don't love every topic in science, like topics about astronomy.
Okay, astronomy.
About
space. What kind of science do you like then?
Like things about space.
Okay. Awesome. Do you want to be an astronaut when you grow up?
I like 1 month ago I wanted to be an astronaut, but this month I want to be a lawyer.
Okay.
Every month I am changing what I want to be, so I'm not sure.
And you're allowed to change because you have plenty of time to decide. That's awesome. So why do you want to be a lawyer now then?
Have you seen the Suits?
Suits? Is it a show?
Yeah, it's a TV series on Netflix.
It sounds familiar, so I've probably heard other people talking about it.
Yeah, Meghan Markle is playing in it.
Okay, I'm awful at knowing like celebrity names, so I don't know who that is. But
yeah, it is a show about the lawyer's life and law firms.
Okay. So it's been interesting for you to watch, and it's making you want to look into
Yes.
becoming one. Okay, that's awesome. Do you think you'd be a good lawyer? Are you good at arguing?
Yes, I
Yeah,
am. I think I can be.
that's awesome. What other kinds of TV shows do you like to watch?
Like adventure, science fiction,
Okay. Do you
things
watch any
about
do you watch any other American TV shows?
Yes. I just finished the Umbrella Academy.
Yes, I did too. I love that series. Yeah. What did you
Yes,
think of
I'm
it?
looking forward to next season.
Yes, I was worried that it was going to be the last season, and then at the very end they left it, there was a cliffhanger, so you know that there's going to be another season because they have a lot of questions that they have not answered.
Yes, but I was watching N with an E. Have you heard about it?
Can you say that name again?
N with an E.
Anne with an E. I've heard of it. I haven't watched it though.
I watched it. There was going to be a new season, but they canceled it, and I have lots of things in my mind that I don't know the answers.
Yeah, you have unanswered questions.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so frustrating. I hate it when they like play it out as if there's going to be more and then it just gets canceled and you'll never know the answers. That's so frustrating.
Yeah, that sucks.
What is Anne with an E about? I forget.
It is about a girl. She's orphan,
She's an orphan, okay.
and she is living in the Prince Edward Island in Canada.
Okay.
And like it is about her adventure.
That's awesome. What kinds of adventures does she have?
Like I don't want to give spoilers.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
But like she's moving to they adopt her.
Okay.
And she's going to school. She has new friends.
So it's just kind of about her adapting to a new life and
Yes.
discover. Okay, that's awesome. That sounds like a good show. I should watch some of it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you liked the Umbrella Academy. Do you like other kinds of shows and movies that have like superheroes or people with powers?
Stranger Things.
Yes. Okay, I like Stranger Things too. I watched, I think the second season, I watched all of it in like one day. Like I sat down and binged the whole thing.
Yeah, and I finished it in 1 week.
Yeah.
But my mom lets me. I will finish it one day.
Yeah, if she let you, yeah. That's so funny. So are you going to school in person right now, or do you have online classes?
Yes, now we are going to school in person.
In person, okay. Is that weird? Like, I'm guessing you guys have to wear masks and be distanced and everything.
So like everybody is wearing masks, social distancing.
Yeah.
And it is so weird.
Yeah, I don't know if I would like that very much. I think I would prefer to be online because then I could at least see people smiling and interact with them differently.
Yeah, but in the online classes, I think they're so boring.
Yeah.
Most of the online classes, I am sleeping.
Yeah. Have you seen, there's a lot of things online where people show ways that they have faked being on an online class, like they will put up a picture of them looking or something so that they can just go to sleep or they can do something else while the class is going. I think those are really funny.
Yes, they're so funny, but I think my teacher will notice it.
Yeah, no, I don't think any teacher would like that. Oh man, it's funny because I have a roommate who is still going to college right now, and she has some of her classes in person and some of them online. And she's told me some funny stories about like people getting in trouble for like just having their camera off and then when they turn it on, they're in bed, and the teacher tells them, you can't be in bed. That's not what this is. So it's funny because there are new problems that teachers have never had before that they're having now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But like online classes are when you can see the teacher in person, like I can't understand the lesson.
Oh, like what they're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure that is hard to.
Because I am in my bedroom and there is so many things that can distract me.
Yeah, I'm sure that is hard to pay attention when, especially because normally you're not used to learning in your room, and your room like kind of tells your brain that it's time to relax, but now you have to work while you're in your room and focus in a way that you usually don't have to. So it's a weird combination.
Yes, and my room is so dirty.
Yeah, mine is too. So that's so funny. So you like science, you want to be a lawyer, you're in 8th grade. What else? Do you do any, like, I don't know if schools are doing very many extracurricular activities like sports or band or anything like that, but did you used to do any of that, even if they don't have it now?
Yes, we were doing, but now because of virus and because of we are 8th grades, we can't do them.
Yeah.
But I play violin.
Oh, you do? Awesome. I have a violin that I'm trying to teach myself how to play, and I haven't gotten very good yet, but that's awesome.
Do you play any instrument?
Yeah, I play a lot of instruments, actually. I play guitar, flute, piano, bass guitar, ukulele, and baritone ukulele. And I have the violin. I don't really count that because I don't play it yet, but
yeah, I would love to learn to play ukulele.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Technically, it is pronounced ukulele, but Americans just changed the pronunciation for some reason because it's from Hawaii, and I have a friend who lived in Hawaii for a while, and she always corrected me and said it's not ukulele, it's ukulele. I always have to remind myself that it's not correct, so it is ukulele or ukulele. Yeah. Have you ever tried to play a ukulele? Or I'm gonna say ukulele now because that's what I'm used to. Have you ever played one before or tried to play one?
No, I tried to learn playing the guitar.
Okay.
But then, like, I didn't love it. My fingers was so. I think it was so hard for me.
Yeah, your fingers get sore.
Yeah, and I started playing violin.
Yeah, that's awesome. How long have you been playing violin for?
Like now 2 years or 2.5 years.
That's awesome. Is that something you think you're going to do for a long time?
I think so, but I think I will be I can't, like, I am playing it for 2 years, but I am still not good at it. And like, if I play it like for 10 years, I will be in the same thing.
You don't think you're going to get better?
Yes.
Why don't you think you'll get better?
I don't know, like, that's too hard. Maybe I am not practicing so much, but
I'm sure you'd get better. Maybe you won't get as good as you hope that you can get, but I'm sure you'd get better.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. No, I was worried when I was younger and I started playing instruments that I wasn't going to get very good, but the more that you play and the longer that you play, then the easier it gets. So it won't be too hard.
Yeah. How many years are you are playing the ukulele?
So I'm trying to remember when I started. I played a lot of, like, I started teaching myself how to play different instruments when I was very young, like maybe 6. I started like teaching myself piano and just like listening to songs and trying to match it and different things like that. But I'm trying to remember how long I've had them, because I have 2 of them. I'm looking at them because I have them up on my wall right now.
Yeah. Oh, you have so many instruments.
I know, I have a lot. It's awesome. I've been playing, I think, since I was in 8th grade. So how many years is that? You're 13. So I'm 22. So almost 10 years. That's crazy. Right? Yeah. Wow. I didn't think about that. That's a long time. Yeah. I think that I practiced, I started messing around on, my cousin had one, and I started playing hers for a little while. And then I wanted one of my own, and then I got one for Christmas and started playing it. And now I have 2. And then I got I'll show you this. It's the baritone ukulele, which it's a little bit bigger than the normal one. And it sounds more like a guitar than a ukulele. So it's like, it's deeper. The notes are lower. And I like it because it sounds like a guitar, but it's a lot easier to play than a guitar. So
yeah, what is the difference between the ukulele and guitar?
So a guitar has 6 strings and a ukulele only has 4, and they're tuned differently. Each of the strings plays a different note. So they have a different, just a different way of playing and different sounds. And the ukulele sounds, it's a lot like lighter. The notes are lighter. It doesn't have as many deep notes. This guitar is going to be really out of tune. It's a lot deeper. So the ukuleles are a lot easier to play, I think, because you don't have to push down as hard as you do on the guitar. So it was easier for me to learn this than that because I didn't have to push as hard. So I could get used to the positions that my fingers had to be in. So if you want to learn a stringed instrument and guitar was too hard, I would suggest ukulele because it's a lot easier.
Yeah. And I just tried to learn the guitar for 3 months because of my fingers, but then I started violin, but I think playing violin is too hard too.
Okay, gotcha. Well, if you stick with it, there are not very many people who can play violin, so it would be a very special instrument to play. But if you want to play a different one, that's okay too.
Yeah, like when I play the violin for a long time, my shoulders they hurt so much. Yeah,
that makes sense. I think any instrument, if you play it for a long time, like with guitar, I think I feel kind of hunched over, like I don't know, your posture needs to be really good for it to not hurt, but it usually hurts after a while if I practice for a long time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did you first start to play guitar or ukulele?
I started guitar first because my mom played guitar, and so I would kind of mess around on hers, and I would just watch YouTube videos and teach myself and like pause the screen so that I could see where my fingers needed to go, and I'd match it, and then I'd try to play, and I would do that over and over again until I could play a song, and then I would switch. So and then eventually, like years later, I found I had never heard of a ukulele before, and so I found that and was like, oh, that sounds really cool. I want to learn how to play that. So I taught myself that too.
Yeah, it is so good that you taught yourself. I think I can't do it if I taught.
You probably could. I think, especially with YouTube videos, it's really easy to teach yourself a lot of different things. I really like teaching myself things in general, but I don't think that I had the discipline of practicing enough for lessons, because I would go through phases of, oh, I really want to play the piano now. and I'd start playing that, and then I would take a break and say, oh no, I want to play the guitar now. And I didn't stick with the same instrument for a long time, so I liked kind of jumping around and playing different ones.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think, is it the end? I know that you reserved me until, I think now. I don't know how much time you actually reserved, but I think that you have more time on your clock than what our reservation was for.
Yeah, I think I reserved 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's been 30 minutes about. But we can keep talking if you want to, but I don't want to take up more of your time than you scheduled.
Okay. I think I should go because I have so many homeworks for tomorrow.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, it was awesome meeting you. I'm glad that you called me.
Yeah, it was really fun to talk with you.
Good, I'm glad. I hope that we get to talk again soon.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
All right, have a good rest of your day. Bye. Good luck on your homework.
Thank you.